back to living in the San Francisco Bay Area. Today we are going to check out the Grand Lake District in Oakland. Right behind me you might notice the Grand Lake Theater. It's right here on the corner of Lake Park and Grand. Right over there is the freeway. On the other side of the overpass is the lake. So let's go drive around the lake a little bit and then check out this amazing neighborhood. My name's Andrea West. I've been a realtor since 2010 and I'm a Bay Area native. I live in the East Bay. I would love to meet with you whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days. You can reach out to me. My contact information is below. You can shoot me a text, give me a call, or send me an email. You can also book a Zoom meeting with me. My QR code is in my banner. All right, so heading out from the Grand Lake Theater on Grand. Right next door, we've got Red Bay Coffee, amazing coffee. We've also got next door there is a cafe. They've got really great sandwiches and Italian food. Walking down here, you can just see Grand is riddled with tons of like local shops, restaurants, eateries. Lovely flower shop here. All right, heading up Grand, you've got a Hunan Village restaurant here. You've got a custom t-shirt place next door and then a Thai place next to that. Across the street, there's another florist and a liquor store. There's a UPS store as well. You have your Palm Red. A little psychic action going on there. Beauty supply here. This is just a really fun street. And you can see it's really busy. There's lots of parking along Grand, though I will say I almost always have a hard time finding parking right away because it's so popular. If you want to go get some adult beverages in there, I'd have to go check that out later. Vintage and modern resale. We've got clothing stores. This is Bay Leaf, Indian and Himalayan food. That does sound good. It is lunchtime. Core Power Yoga, and then another flower and plant place. We've got furniture, and then Almond and Oak. Almond and Oak across the street there. A bookstore here, because you should always support your local bookstore. Veterinary hospital. You've got Almond and Oak over there. It's a really nice restaurant. And then next door, you've got the Alley Piano Bar. And then a few doors down, you've got Smitty's, another bar, a little more kind of neighborhood divey bar vibe. And then the coffee mill over there on the corner. Back on this side of the street, you've got a nail shop. And then next door is M2, another restaurant. And just for the record, it's the end of February. It's 72 degrees out. The weather here is amazing. The Bay Area weather is always a little unpredictable, but I mean 72 degrees at the end of February, can't beat that. It's pretty cool. Looks like there's some bubble tea across the street, get some boba. Over here you've got a sushi boat place. Who doesn't love sushi boat? Got a barber over there. Coffee mill on the corner. Got a framer here and higher end chocolates, Michael's Chocolates right next door. And then a nice wine shop and wine bar here. Ordinaire. Got Domino's Pizza. And then across the street and up a little bit is my favorite, the Star Pizzeria, which is just really great deep dish Chicago style pizza. One of our favorites here in town. There's one in Alameda as well, so we probably indulge more often than we should. And then as you continue up Grand, there do continue to be lots of little local businesses, a little less restaurant vibe and a little more like chiropractors, nail salons, massages. And then as you head up Grand, you head closer into the Oakland Hills, as you can see further up there. There's great public transit over here on Grand. You can see the stops. It's just such a nice location. Let's go drive around some of the homes so you can get a vibe for the neighborhood and what it's like to live in or around Grand. All right, we're gonna check out the sister street here in Grand Lake, Lakeshore. Now Lakeshore has got a ton of local restaurants and shops as well. So right now we are right next to the T-Mobile. But moving on from there, we've got IB's Burgers and Cheesesteaks and Rico Rico Taco. Rico Rico Taco's got great Mexican food. Definitely love that spot. Rico Rico's got great Mexican food. Definitely love that spot. Good vibes if you love the Bay Area sex positive shops here. Center Stage Salon right next to a gem and stone crystal place. We've got a yoga here. And then next to it is a Chase Bank. Across the street is Okana. That looks, sorry, across the street is Okana. That's a cannabis store. I love walking around this area. You can just see it's vibrant. It's very busy. It's a Wednesday afternoon. I mean, there's lots of people out. It's a lot of fun. Trader Joe's is across the street. So this is the Trader Joe's here in Oakland. Got a clothing store next to a dry cleaner. The Peach restaurant here. Next to that looks like frozen yogurt here. Arizmendi Bakery and Cafe, one of the really popular bakeries in the Bay Area. Next to that is Chipotle. Across the street from Chipotle, we've got Pete's Coffee and Proposition Chicken, which is really great chicken. And next to that is Verizon. Top Dog, which is hot dogs over there, and then Unleashed by Petco, so you've got a pet store. Back on the side of the street, we've got Gap and then Rock Your Body Oakland, so places to work out, places for the pets. Quickly is more boba tea over there, and then there's a cheesesteak shop as well. A2Z Kitchen and Bath, so if you're looking to do some kitchen and bath remodel. And then Buckingham Wine and Spirits, so if you want to do like the wine and liquor shop, it's right here. Got Colonial Donuts over there next to Lakeshore Produce. Here, Ike's Shoe Repair next to Ike's Natural Foods. So it looks like Ike owns a few of these places over here. Dumpling Hours, and then an optometry. It's the AT&T store, so on the same street with Verizon and T-Mobile. So if you need your mobile services, this is where you're going to go, most likely. There's a BMO and a Wells Fargo over there. It's a decent amount of banking. Chase is behind us. Another gift shop. And then a Bay Area favorite, Phil's Coffee. Who does not love Phil's? If you haven't had Phil's Coffee, it is a must try in the Bay Area, a must have. This guy is supposed to be amazing cheesecakes, Crazy Block cheesecake. Looks like they're coming soon here, which is pretty cool. European Wax Center. And then next to that, the Well, which is cocktails, a bar, some flip seats, more burgers. I mean, you can just get a nice vibe for around here. And this street runs kind of like a V with Grand. So the two are very close to each other. You just kind of walk around the corner, essentially. Let's go drive the neighborhood a little bit and go check out what it's like to live around Grand Lake. We are just a half a block up from Grand. We're on Mandana, and you can see the mixed use kind of area here. You've got apartments right next to single family homes. So you've got a lot of renters right next to homeowners, next to condos. It's kind of a mix here. We're coming back down into Grand right now. And this is the Lakeshore area up this way that we were just at. Across the street, the Star Restaurant or Star Pizza. And we're gonna go drive up Grand and go look around the Grand Lake area a little bit more. And driving on Grand, this is up from where we kind of just were. And we're continuing up closer to the Oakland Hills, so out east more. You can see there's still a lot of local businesses mixed in with apartments and condos and all these other things along Grand. Coming up here, we've got Safeway. So if you go grocery shopping, that's one of the bigger grocery shopping places in the area next to Trader Joe's. We're gonna go up here on Sunny Slope just to kind of give you an idea of what's right around Grand here. So hills mean a couple things. Hills mean views, which is great. Hills also mean that less people tend to be trafficking a street if they don't live there. Has kind of been the experience that a lot of people have. Unless it gets you to and from somewhere like a thoroughfare, hillier streets tend to be a little bit less trafficked. Just they tend to go a little bit slower. This is more a residential area, and it's a little more of a zigzag up in these hills. Beautiful houses. You can get some really great views up here. And so you can very easily go walk to dinner from here. You can go down to Grand and go walk to dinner. Obviously, get groceries. Go down to the supermarket. I wanted to show you over here in particular because the Morcom Rose Garden is here, and this rose garden is just beautiful. You can go walk throughout here, and a lot of people like to just go, take the dog on a stroll or go enjoy the afternoon. Here's the Morcom Rose Garden, and it's just such a lovely place to go walking. You can go out and enjoy the trails up into the hills, and you're just a block over from Grand. Come back down Jean, we're going to cross Grand. I'm going to head over to the other side. Head over into the Lakeshore area more. See some really nice tree-lined streets, really beautiful single-family homes, less apartments over here, less condos. This is more kind of single-family property. And these homes are really well sought after, really popular. It's a great location, close to the freeway, close to Grand Lake, close to being able to walk around, close to Lake Merritt. Lots of people out walking the dog. There's not the sidewalks on this street, but there are on some, so it's a little bit hit and miss. And that's just normal as these streets tend to kind of get up a little more hilly. There's not as many sidewalks on some of the streets, but you can see it's still really very charming neighborhood with really nice houses. And this connects back over to Lakeshore. Now over here on Lakeshore, you can see some of the houses get a little bit bigger. It's a little flatter here. So you've got really nice, well-maintained yards, beautiful landscaping, gorgeous architecture. A lot of these bigger homes, they tend to be a little bit more expensive. You are paying to be in such a great location with beautiful homes. See, it kind of is up in the hills too, just really pretty. So it's not entirely flat. There are some areas that are a little more hilly. Obviously, they're going to be a little bit further away from Grand. If you're not as concerned about walkability, then maybe up the hill is a really great place to be considering. So just off of Grand this way, we are in the beautiful neighborhood now of Trestle Glen. Trestle Glen is a very nice manicured area with bigger homes. They're very well maintained. The streets are, not the most wide. It's kind of a smaller residential area. On Trestle Glen, the homes here are very sought after, a couple $1 million usually to start, and then going up from there. Versus Lakeshore, you can get some houses around, 1.2 to 1.5. Depending on how big and where they are. So, you'll see a little bit of a difference in Trestle Glen versus Lakeshore. And obviously the size and condition of the house will always make a difference. Park right next to Lake Merritt, just across the street. You can see lots of people out here walking. You can see over here, you've got the lake itself. So here we are at the corner of Harrison and Lakeside, and you can just get an idea of how beautiful this lake is. And it's a nice sized lake considering it's right in the middle of Oakland. You can see a beautiful view of downtown Oakland right there as you're walking. Lots of people like to come walk right along the lake. Right across the lake there is Children's Fairyland, which is super fun. We've been over there with the kid. He has a great time. Right around the lake, you've got tons of businesses and residential homes as well. It's a very mixed use area over here by the lake. There's lots of little areas you can go have a picnic and hang out by the lake. We've definitely been to some gatherings over there. And this is here right along the lake. We are in Grand now. We're on the lake side of Grand, so this is much closer to Lake Merritt. You can see Oasis. There's Los Cantados restaurant and taqueria. If you come up this way, there are a bunch of other restaurants and brunch places and some cafes. Lots of greenery right on the lake. People bring their dogs and the kids, and people come have barbecues and get-togethers, and it's really fun. You can see all the birds. It's just such a beautiful lake to have right in the middle of Oakland. Right across from the lake, again, you've got lots of brunch places to go out and hang out. The Grand Lake Kitchen is super popular, really tasty. Fitness SF is here, so if you want to go to the gym right next to the lake, this is a great spot. We are going to head under the overpass into Grand Lake, which is just on the other side of the freeway here. You can see how close it is to Lake Merritt, and go check out the neighborhood. If you're a parent of little ones, Children's Fairyland is one of the best places to take them. Super popular with kiddos probably under the age of 8, maybe even a little bit younger than that. Anyway, super fun. You can come have a birthday here. There's lots of events throughout the year you can attend here. It's such a great place to take kids. And you can see there's lots of like greenery and other places people are doing picnics and having events out here. This is all like right by Lake Merritt. And here we are at Lake Merritt, just to show you what it's like to be here at Lake Merritt, very close to Grand Lake. See, it's just such a beautiful lake, and it's such a beautiful day for this. You've got views of downtown Oakland, and the lake is just right here that really encompasses the urban, suburban vibe that Oakland has. Because you've got this beautiful church right here, you've got apartments all along the lake. Then you can see on the other side of the lake, downtown Oakland, with the high rises and the offices, apartment buildings. You see here lots of people are out running and jogging and spending time with their dog and walking. It's just such a really great environment. So if you want to live near the lake, Grand Lake is a great neighborhood to be considering. Another fun thing about Lake Merritt, you can come rent boats. You've got boat rentals here, so you can take a boat out on the lake and just enjoy the afternoon. It's so nice. The dock is there. You can come park here. Go do it. I think it's a little bit of the off season right now, being that it is February and all, even though it's a very nice 72 degrees. But yes, when the summer comes around, this is a must do if you are into lakes and boats at all. Another fun thing to do if you're here at Lake Merritt, come check out the boat rentals. You can come rent a boat in the summer and go take it out on the water. It's just such a nice day here. You can come park here and then go out the dock down there. It's really great. People come and have tons of events and get-togethers at the park. People be barbecuing, having birthdays, parties. It's just such a great place to come. And thanks so much for joining me today on living in the San Francisco Bay Area and checking out this great neighborhood in Oakland. I'm Andrea West. I'm a Bay Area native, and I've been a realtor since 2010. Whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days anywhere in the Bay Area, I would love to meet with you. My contact information is below. You can shoot me a text, give me a call, or send me an email. You can also reach out to me. You can also book a Zoom meeting with me. My QR code is in my banner. When we work together, your goals are my business. Till next time.